I think it's likely that it's the Invoker, but I'd like.
Yeah, I think it's probably the Invoker as well.
Should be something completely different.
Yep. Sound doesn't do anything.
Yeah, Na'Vi should all-in commit for this bottom run.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to.
Andrew missed up.
Alright, who's gonna win it?
General, Alstel. One disruption is going to buy some space to try and get the bounty ring crushed as well from no one. Trying to maintain it, and Vega will get it. They'll be able to grab both of them now in the retreat. The stacks and Napalm stick it up, and they'll find one kill. SoNNeikO has 6 stacks, and then Vega trying to turn, looking for Dendi. The Fairy Fire Pop doesn't keep it alive. Dendi's going to fall. SoNNeikO Magic Missile onto Artstyle. Can they get the Shadow Demon away? They can, and SoNNeikO finds himself a double kill. 5 stacks onto Shoma. They'll give themselves a third. 3 for 1, and Artstyle kiting up no one. He's got a disruption if he needs it. So Na'Vi looks like they should be able to find themselves a 4 kill here. Indeed they should, and they do. 4-1 to open up the game here for Na'Vi. What a way to start.
There is no way a bounty rune is worth going into that fight.
I don't know about that.
Wait, are they not done?
Oh god.
Are they not done?
Sioma?
Oh my.
Hello?
Okay. Right, General, he's level 2 and he hasn't touched the lane yet. Artstyle sets this up. No, they can't get. I mean, my goodness. So, General, 1 minute in, he's
the clockwork alone against Lifestealer, because Lifestealer's going to win that 1v1 matchup. So now they can get an additional pickoff, maybe on solo.
No one with the crush to hold Artstyle back. He's under the tower as well with the wave of terror, and that's going to find themselves a kill in Fat Vega, and they can't kill SoNNeikO. Do it. Can't quite get close enough for it. As Vega, SoNNeikO, and no one keep themselves just alive underneath the tower. The Spirit, oh, he's actually going to walk through.
One click on both of them, he can actually get both kills potentially. But
stick charges, keeping no one alive. Mid lane, Dendi going ham onto FN. I mean, it really is all kicking off here in game 2. Overall, Na'Vi, they did overextend a bit on that bottom lane, losing a hero, but still maintaining overall.
I think if you're Vega, you just let your Alchemist do Alchemist things. I think the worst mistake you can possibly make in any game is to underestimate what this hero can bring for you.
Artstyle will disrupt himself here by Vega. They'll move in, surround him, and with a crush, no one. Finds himself a nice pick. Punishing General. Will keep himself alive as Vega can't quite finish it off. Artstyle.
The bracer makes the difference.
Come for a bit of a wander into the jungle. I mean, the Magic Missile will still fly out, no one moving in. And Artstyle didn't really need to be there.
That was odd. But his team just had a definitive...
Was hoping for that. If he hits that, maybe he'd have a chance, but at the same time, Artstyle was already there to provide a defensive disruption. So either way, maybe wouldn't have worked out for Vega. Bottom lane, Na'Vi closing in onto no one, holding onto the crush, trying to catch the bat, but General jukes it out nicely, and with a napalm stacks building up, it's going to be another kill for this Bat Rider.
Look at the way the General's
really good move speed, stats overall. The active allows him to escape most situations. I don't think you can bring 3 heroes anymore and kill him.
Look at this, Dendi coming across.
This is a huge stack to steal.
Yeah, he's trying to steal as much as he can. The Acid Spray will actually end up getting the majority of them, and now Na'Vi maybe overextending. Dendi caught out by the crush, and they'll find it. Then he turns around, offers his life, trying to allow the rest of Na'Vi to get out. But Na'Vi there with a very aggressive movement. We're looking to steal that stack. At the end of the day, they don't actually take many of the larger creeps away from the out, and they end up giving away the SF slide.
+1.
And might even find more. Hooks in, Magic Missile, and Vega, just like that. Finding a second.
There's a defensive play from the other Titan.
Can't do it. This guy's way too tanky, even with amplified damage. So they're going to go again. This time they bring a 4th hero.
That mag coming in on the clockwork, and that will be enough to seal the deal.
But I think this sacrifice is maybe...
It's not just the bottom tower that matters, it's the fact that they were also able to get the tier 1 in mid. They're going to smoke up.
And they are going to catch General, jumping straight in onto the bat. Defensive disruption will buy time for Na'Vi to come back in with the backup. But General lives, jumps in fact, lassos no one, bringing it back into Na'Vi, and at the same time they've lost a second on the side. Vega...
So they give Dendi the ult, or the Aegis. And yeah, I mean, they just keep fighting, right? Like, they could just have a TP in if Vega get a little bit too far forward, or SoNNeikO finds the right kind of clap, which he just did.
And there we go, SoNNeikO swapping out no one, but he's brought back up by SoNNeikO's ult. SoNNeikO looking to chase down Solo, and it looks like Venge won't have any escape herself. The rest of Vega just bailing, so Na'Vi be sure to clean this one up. So just trying to make them pull away from the position they want to get back in after the kill, but Na'Vi nonetheless get FN. Make it found out here by Artstyle. They do have heroes around. He's going to try for the TP, but Artstyle immediately cancels it with the disruption. More moving in. General's there with a lifestealer inside him, and FN, he's the hero they're looking to win this game for them, and he's going to go down. Na'Vi finding a huge...
Yeah.
It's the problem is that the later the game goes and the Alchemist becomes bigger, certain heroes do drop off like the clockwork.
On top lane, looking for a free pick up onto SoNNeikO. Actually gets the ball stuff. Rocket Flare will finish it.
Nailed him.
Yeah, it's a good job that Mag had that one on point.
Okay.
That would have been sick.
Now just kind of try and pick up the pace. Don't lose Yoma. Oh my god, he got lassoed mid-dive!
Oh, Dendi! Just popping the ult. He's got an arcane root.
Dendi didn't have to use the ulti. I think he just got antsy from not
He
having
wants to
used
be
it.
flashing.
But he did.
Oh, if they can get FN here as well. Na'Vi looking for the chase
I don't
down.
have lasso. Let's...
Oh, artstyle has been caught out there on the side. Still continuing to chase.
Green. He played against a cap. He just runs around.
Dendi, yeah,
Toss
Dendi.
stuff at him.
Very
Sorry,
far
nice.
out, blinks back, tries
got
to
the bash!
smash through the BKB, the hook shot as well. Vega dispatching of Dendi, very nice. Put it out by the Rocket Flare, but no way that Vega can get themselves over in time. So Aegis will be going the way of Na'Vi. Back into Dendi's pocket. And already TP's...
Maybe after they kill Solo.
Oh, well, Solo gets disrupted out. General uses the blink to juke out the magic missile. They'll now try for the chase down. Demonic Purse drops and into the face of the bench. SoNNeikO Stapler comes. I'll take him down. Dendi eyes onto FN. Does need a bit of backup. The rest of the team are moving around. Dendi, he's got to play with FN, kind of keep him interested, but FN already realizes that...
Items that you're going to get on Na'Vi, and I don't think there's anything fairly significant that you can grab next that would just prompt an immediate push. Yeah, like it's going to come with the next set of items after that, if it even gets to that point. So, Vega's not in the worst position. They can continue to just delay this game with this Alc pushing out waves. Eventually the Slaughter is going to catch up.
Artstyle trying to open up here onto FN. They'll get the follow last
Nice
Solo,
swap.
immediately swapping him out. Solo with the saves. ditya-ra continues to chase down. ditya-ra just turns up and rips the Alchemist to pieces alongside Solo. Oh my goodness. I'd say that was an insane amount of damage coming out. Oh, trying for a supernova, but that's more like a super no. And Vega, maybe even losing more here as it's all falling to pieces. Triple kill for ditya-ra. The buyback will come out from Vega, just seemingly making mistakes and throwing bodies in one by one.
Natural Order is one hell of an ability. Damage of the lifestealer looks really impressive when nobody has any armor.
Yeah, ditya-ra just 4-shot FN. I was like, oh, Vega's
It's
okay.
all good.
And then they just get caught out, and I was like, all right. That swap's not enough. The clock to happen often. They even use the buyback on the Slardar. I think he died twice, but...
Artstyle.
He's going
aggressive
in
again.
onto Mag, but Vega are there to beat down on the SD. Do they can get themselves anything else? Na'Vi being careful on the side of this fight. SoNNeikO just using the stomp to hold Vega to the side. He's gonna be A-okay. Oh, Bessie.
No one's gonna TP back without her shoes. Oh my
Goodbye,
god.
Solo. Yeah, that's another one here for ditya-ra. Mega kill streak now on the lifestealer. But I mean, Na'Vi certainly stepping up the style points in this game.
That was so cool. I can't even believe that he was able to get that off, and they might even get another pick off.
Oh,
FN's getting gone on.
Now, he's got to get himself away from this one. General now turns up. Here we have it, just holding FN in place as artstyle teasing the Alc in front of his face. Oh my goodness, here 18-12, Na'Vi. Here we have it, Na'Vi coming in, General, looking for the lasso. FN will be able to keep himself back. Tier 3 down, Na'Vi, still just...
Fight for Roshan? Like, it's got a very clear disadvantage, but you also just can't wait and let Na'Vi get more.
Oh,
and
if it's
more.
Top General and artstyle coming in. The two of them will be toying around with FN. And just look at this. SD and Bat just killing off this Alchemist who's now dead for 75 seconds. I mean, the early...
Give him the frenzy.
Give him the frenzy. I think ditya-ra was like, why am I still in this thing?
For the frenzy, man.
Dude, he's got an Echo Saber
He
Deso.
really loves dragons.
Alright, this might just be mega creeps before anybody responds. You gotta fight now if you're Vega.
Fortification will come out. Na'Vi looking very dominant in this performance here, game 2.
Do or die.
Final set of racks now exposed. Vega Squadron needs to reveal the jump in the crush. Supernova committed as well. Hook shot it forward, but actually gets blocked by the creep. They'll still get the corpse onto Dendi. They're taken down the egg though, and Na'Vi moving in for more. Solo will swap Noah back in. The Requiem comes through. They've taken 3. GG, well played. Will be called, and Na'Vi will be your second grand finalist today.
One hell of a back and forth game number 1, but Na'Vi very clearly showing who is the dominant team here in game number 2. They deserve to be in the grand finals.
Yeah, that was very clean by them. That first initial fight went so much their way that Vega was never really able to recover. They got a few kills after that fact, but couldn't really catch up in any phase of the game. And for me, standout player this game, General and Artstyle, those two were able to just create absolute chaos throughout the map.
Absolutely, but that SD Batrider tag team combination, I can't remember the last time we've seen something like that.